What's up, guys? This is Shell Shock from CTUSA. Today there's gonna be a tutorial video. Actually, it's a DIY video. We're gonna show you. Actually, this is from Sir Joey from Cavite, Philippines, and he shared me some thoughts about how you can change your rollers. Basically, if you were using mini four-wheel drive rollers for a while, it gets dirty, and if you clean it and it will not spin good, that means the bearing is already broken, or the rollers are deformed, or the bearing itself is already like deformed. So in order to make the rollers back to a smooth roller like this, we have to change the rollers. Okay. I'm gonna put the item numbers below about the bearings that you need, and the parts that you need. Before I start, I wanted to say what's up to all the OGs and noob works, and all the CTUSA mini four-wheel drive racing racers. I have all my teammates too. Alrose, Jason, Peds, and Patrick, Jerry, all the racers out there, and New York racers. By the way, here's the parts that you need. It's pretty much easy. Any pro gear that you are not using, or a broken pro gear. I use this because this is the 5.1 pro gear. You'll be needing a long ass screw like this. I don't know what kind of millimeter, maybe like 60 or whatever, but a long screw. And then some spacers. It doesn't matter what color or whatever. And you need some nuts. You basically need at least like 2 nuts at least. A regular nut will do. So lahat po ng di nakakalamot na nut is like a regular nut like that. Okay. And then obviously the bearing that you're gonna be using. I put it right here. Where's the camera? Right there. This is a bearing. Actually, it's on. It's on a screw, but actually looks like here, like this. I'll show you. Really quick. All right. This bearing. All right. I'll put down what item number is this bearing that you're gonna replace the rollers, and this is from Sir Joey, and of course, obviously, you're gonna be needing the 19mm rollers that you're gonna be replacing. And this video is brought to you by CTUSA and New Works, and Super X Elite Knights too. And I hope you enjoyed the video. Credits to Sir Joey. Keep racing, guys. As I always says, we learn from you, you learn from us. Race Hambles. This is Shell Shock. Enjoy the video. Don't forget to hit subscribe. Alright, so here's the rollers. It's pretty tight. We're gonna take it off the mini four-wheel drive right now. Got all the screws and everything. We're using this one. I forgot to mention this earlier. This is the tool to remove nuts. Alright. So that's pretty much the bearing that we need to remove. So here we're gonna insert the screw with a spacer, and then put the counter gear, the pro counter gear, next to the rollers, and then we're putting a lock nut. Alright, so now that the lock nut is in, we're gonna use the nut tool, and then we're gonna spin it so the actual screw will push the bearing out. Alright, so over here I'm going to show you that it's been out halfway. See? So you can see it's halfway already. So that's pretty much like how you're going to push it, like the halfway. We're going to add up one more nut. We're gonna put the bearing that we need. later. We're gonna add some spacers, and then there's the bearing that we need. So it will be perfectly fine. The reason why we do this, so it will be like perfectly fit the rollers. We don't want that disaligned. So the actual bearing that we need will push the old bearing inside once we tighten this up like this. So now as we tighten up slowly, it pushes the old bearing out, going through the the old pro gear, counter gear. So we're gonna push it a little bit more using this this tool. There you go. A little bit more. There you go. Tightening it more. Pushing it. You're gonna make sure that's all even, so you don't want like you don't want your bearing wiggling or waggling. All right, I'm gonna double check how it's gonna look like if it's already pushed all the way. You guys gonna be very careful, because once this is unlined, it's not gonna be nice because it's gonna be crooked. The bearing will start waggling. Alright, now we're gonna test the rollers, how it's gonna spin. Alright, this is an actual 19mm rollers. Alright, now we're gonna tighten up everything, just to secure everything is really tight. And then we're gonna test it after it's all fitted, how it's gonna spin. Alright, nice and tight, and here we go. Alright, you see how like it's spinning faster because it's a brand new bearing, because basically the old bearing is already it's already crooked, I think, or all the bearings inside is broken. So if you put a brand new bearing over there, it's a 80520, makes your old bearing, old bearing rollers like brand new. So that's basically it. It's pretty easy. If you don't have a tool to push it, you can do that. If you have a Pro series, you can use that Pro counter gear. See how it spins crazy? Yep. It's pretty smooth. Alright. So this video is brought to you by Sir Joey. And this is Shell Shock. Always race rumble. Race humble. And peace out.